New and updated mods are out now for Farming Simulator 22, and we've even got a game update today and 2 DLC updates. Total 15 mods, all platforms got 3 new and 9 updates, and PC and Mac players got 1 new and 2 updates. However, game update 1.13.11 is out now, and we have 2 DLC updates. If you like staying updated with the latest mods and news in Farm Sim, make sure you subscribe. Otherwise, let's check out today's new mods. But first, I got a surprise for you.
We actually got a visitor. Look who I found at Llama today.
Hello everyone. I'm here to make sure he does a good job.
Let's see what happens.
So let's start off with that update to the game, version 1.13.11. Now, console players, just heads up here, there's really not a whole lot in here for you, so we'll go over it quickly. Bug fixes and changes: updated AMD FSR to 3.0, which is Windows only. Updated Intel XeSS to 1.2, again, Windows only. Updated the internet radio streams to support HTTPS protocol, Windows only. Fixed the game becoming unresponsive near certain buildings with pumps and hoses. That is a cross-play thing, so if you're playing that, you're good to go. And multiple improvements to Giant's auto updater interface and behavior, also Windows Update. We do have some new additions, but again, same thing we talked about before, added that AMD FSR 3.0. There is a known issue here though, toggling AMD FSR 3 or restarting the game while a third-party overlay or hook is active may cause the game to crash, like OBS Game Capture, using Display Capture instead. I use a capture card when I'm doing stuff on the road, like here at Llama, so hopefully I'll be good to go. There was an updated changelog for the Pumps and Hoses pack, however, my guess is it was part of that game update because right now there are no changelogs showing for Pumps and Hoses. However, the emergency pack was updated to version 1.01, added check translations and fixed paper settings bug on consoles. New mods for all platforms: we have the Claas Trion 750, 720. And the game uses Claas Trion 700. Also, there is a Montana version, and with Mr. Silly P beside me, we have decided that this one can climb the high mountains of Montana. We've got a couple of different options in here for engines. We have the 720, which gives us 367 horsepower. We got 408, which will also bump up your grain capacity, so heads up there. And then the 750, which gives you a little extra oomph in that engine. Wheel options bring us Trelleborg, Continental, Michelin, Midas, BKT, Stein, which I got to meet at Llama, which was super cool. They taught me how to say it right. And back in wheel setups, of course, we have standard, wide tires, and we do have crawler track options, as well as crawler track broad and broad set number 2. So if you want a lot of different options, this may be the one to go with. Straw distribution width, normally you go with however wide your header is through here. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 6. No 12, unfortunately. Ladder, we have standard and a foldable setup there. Beacon lights, we have standard and double flash. Go with that double flash. It looks awesome. Field scanner, yes or no. Brake lights on here. It says no at first, and then safety bar. And I'm trying to figure out where in the world this is. Maybe around towards the front somewhere, maybe on the side. I'm not sure, but I'm sure you guys will let me know. We also have it on the pipe as well, or nada. Unloading span, we have standard and pivoting, which may explain why I was having some issues earlier. We'll go with that. And then we have the pipe length as well. It's in millimeters, it looks like, or we have large, XL, and XXL, and 3X, and 4X. No small. And then we have our license plate. Let's get ourselves one of those. And then we have the Montana. Now, going through here, having a hard time actually finding out where in the world these are coming from. But I will say this, there are no track options as far as I can see with this. So that's definitely something that's much different than the previous version. So heads up through there. Now, here is our version. We'll go ahead and unfold it. And we got a couple things that we can do. Looks like we're able to pivot that spout. That does not work on the standard version. We do have another button that opens a door just the tiniest little bit there on the side, and then we have another bit which will open up our other door all the way. So that is very good. With this version, this is your normal button. We have the Montana over here, and again, trying to speak with Miss Silly P, we think that it's allowing the header to move a little bit more. Tried to do a bit of research on this on the websites and stuff with Claas, but and that's pretty darn good. But I'm just not quite sure what the Montana thing's up to. So hey, if you know, let me know. Next mod's a little simpler. This is the Lizard Atomizer. We've got a couple different color options. Will be for your tank. It's gonna hold 400 liters of liquid fertilizer and herbicide, 100 kilogram weight, empty, by the way, 45 horsepower, 3 meters, at 7 miles an hour. DJ, Why is there a 3-meter sprayer? Well, this is for vineyard work. So if you're doing vineyard stuff, make sure you jump in, check it out. Maybe exactly what you're looking for. And your last new one for all platforms today is going to be the firehouse. Now this, or fire department rather, this is not where you would expect it to be, at least it's not where I expected it to be. It's in decorations. So jump into your decorations, go to your others, you go to the very end, right in between your personalized clutch and DjGoHam logos, and come in here. We've got bays 1, 2, and 3, and bay number 1 is a complete drive-through, so you can do that if you want to. Going inside, you see that door does not open. Come around here, you can see there's no internals. So unfortunately, most all of this is actually a decoration. We've just got a nice shed area, which is, to be fair, pretty darn cool. I don't think it's quite the fire department that most of you guys watching this want to see, but hey, we got something else. Jumping over to updates for all platforms, we have the Claas Lexion 410/480 version 1.3. They've added the 470 and 480 options, so that includes that name change as separate combine harvesters. They added the 470 480 model for US, fixed feeder angle now supporting game headers, fixed capacity of all bunkers, ref with real optimization, a combination of extra, I don't even know what that means, and added IC control, which unfortunately is PC only. Next up, the Xerion 3000 Saddle Trac version 1.1 added manure system support. Again, this is something that's not supported on consoles. Lizard T30 version 1.1 improved the sounds and added interactive control support. Again, not a console feature. Next up, Lizard T25 version 2.1 improved the sounds and added interactive control support. Next up, the K-branded TC 320 version 1.1 added brand configuration for the old or the new, as well as Deutz Far. It's pretty cool. New sounds for conditioner, added PTO sound, and material of the swath cloths has been changed. Metalbox and Woodbox also got updated, version number 2. Carrots, beetroots, and parsnips have been added, and mod description version increased. Next up, the Small Haul version 1.0.1 fixed shadow maps and fixed the occluders. Next, Lizard Liquid Manure Tank version 1.1 added possibility to fill slurry from the filling tower for manure system mod, and fixed visuals for extension tank, removed the filling tower. It was not intended for an extension tank. And your last update for all platforms today is the large multi-fruit grain silo version 1.1. Silo can now store all fruits again. Jumping over to new ones for PC and Mac players, we only have one new mod for you guys, but it is a doozy. It is called Enhanced Economy Settings. Now, there are a few things with this one that are pretty neat. You can see right here we have wheat regular value 1%. We can bump this up to a lot. You can even make it free, so you set the price of this fill type 100 times. It's ridiculous. Oh, I can set to everything. It's so stupid. I love it. You can set this to everything, so if you find me making more money than I should have, don't ask what mod I'm using. I'm kidding, I'm messing with you guys. You see, some things are set to free anyway, like weeds. It's not really a fill type. They say this fill type is either unavailable or always free on this map, which is quite interesting. And then you can see through here we have different sheep, horses, all kinds of stuff. It does jump around a little bit, at least with the mouse and keyboard setup that I'm using on the laptop. But all the way through, it's even got stuff for the premium things like that. It is absolutely insane. So just heads up, this mod adjusts prices at buying and selling station locations, including production points and animal dealers. Adjusted prices will take effect right away, though it may take a moment for new prices to be reflected in the user interface. Some mods have their own price calculations and will be adjusted by this, or will not be adjusted by the mod. And although animal prices can be altered with this mod, the incurred transportation fees will remain unchanged, which honestly ain't too bad. It's not bad at all. So wheat we have increased by 100%. So let's see, let's go up here to wheat prices, and it is $217,000 per 1,000 liters. Yeah, I think that's just right, considering barley's less than $2,000. So pretty cool mod indeed. Let's go. Lastly today, let's talk about some updates for PC and Mac players. We have the Wladymirec T25 version 1.1, improved the sounds and added IC support. And of course, we have an insanely large changelog for production Info Hud. Now, this is a wild and crazy mod that does a lot of stuff. so it's quite important. So listen up. Version 1.4 Enhanced Animal System Mod Compatibility. Overcrowding is now displayed with remaining time until the health in the shed decreases. Quantity display in the multi-overlay V4 HUD shows the overcrowding number as a negative quantity. We gotta scroll down a little bit. Full is no longer displayed when overcrowding is allowed in the shed. Production revamp compatibility. They've completely hidden productions, and hidden production lines are no longer displayed in the HUD in the production overview. Optional outputs are now also displayed in the production overview if they entered correctly for boosters. Don't know what that means. Optional outputs for boosters are now included if they also input the remaining time calculation. And then we have a lot of other, and I can't center it. There we go. Quantity for grounded foods are now also totaled correctly. Menu position of the production overview should now always be above the production menu item as originally planned, regardless of whether or not mods added pages or not. I got ahead of myself there. Support of the variable opening time mod by displaying the next opening time or closing time. Improved the icon. Production Info Hud on display is now hidden when the HUD is hidden. Inputs are also outputs. Should now be calculated correctly and also displayed in the HUD. Bug fix that displayed animal sheds in the on display, even though the fill level was still above 50%. And finally, productions that are always on according to the GTX production script and therefore cannot be switched off are no longer displayed when they are full. Guys, that is it. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like, get subscribed if you do. Join the GoHam fam. Double check that notification bell as well. That way, you never miss daily farm sim videos here on the channel.
If you did find this useful and informative in some way, shape or form, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, drop a comment if you want to, and above all, of course, thanks for watching.